Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the absolute strength histogram V2 indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like MT4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 subscription, monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the absolute strength histogram V2 indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 166 indicators, and out of those 166 indicators, 67 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 67 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, so before we get into today's indicator, I just wanted to give a quick reminder. So our giveaway that we are doing, there's a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which we have reached that mark. I'm giving away $200, so I am picking 2 random subscribers, and I am giving one of you $150 and the other one of you $50. Now, to qualify for this giveaway, what you need to do is you need to first subscribe to the channel here. Secondly, you need to go to our Discord server. The link is down below. It's absolutely free to sign up for Discord. Become a user, a member on our Discord server. I will be picking 2 random people from our Discord. That is the easiest way for me to be able to pick the members, or to find the members to be able to pick. YouTube's rather weird and hard to find my subscribers, actually figure out who is who. And so I'll be picking them from the list of the users on our Discord server. So subscribe, join our Discord, and on Monday the 30th, November 30th, I will be picking randomly 2 people from our Discord, and I will announce it here on the videos. And so on, let's see, so that would be the day after, so Tuesday, you will want to tune in to those videos for sure, so that way you know who the winner is as I announce them in the video. So that is the update and the recap on what is going on with our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. All right, so today's indicator, it is the Absolute Strength Histogram V2, so version 2, I believe it is. This was requested by one of the viewers here on the YouTube channel. It is a rather interesting indicator. You can see it down here below on the screen. There's actually not a whole lot going on with it. I mean, there is a bit, but not, we've had some indicators that are just, the screen's full of lines and dots and, thises and that's. And so this one is rather easy. I am going to go ahead and go in and make a few changes real quick. Let's see this and bump it up to 80. There we go. Go ahead and put this at 80 as well. Oh, come on. And let's see, is it this one or this one? It's this one here. I'm going to put that one on 80, but we are also going to, there we go, change the color. And then that one on 80. Okay. There we go. So now we have the actual histogram a little bit easier to view. Now, the creator of the indicator did not give us any kind of indication exactly how to trade the indicator, which again has been extremely frustrating in our processes of testing indicators. And so again, if you make indicators, if you are one of the TradingView members out there who are creating these indicators, I would beg of you to make sure that you are putting an accurate description on exactly how your indicator should be traded. I think it's such a shame to spend so much time and effort on building an amazing indicator that uh, really is something special, and then giving no idea how to use it whatsoever. I mean, I assume that if you're putting it out there to the public to see, then you want the public to give you praise and you want the public to be able to utilize the hard work that you have put in. And so, again, I would beg of you to make sure that you are putting very accurate descriptions on how your indicators should be used. So, beyond that, there is no clear description on this indicator, and so we're left to decipher things for ourselves. Now, what it appears to me is that we have the oscillating lines here. Obviously, those are big and bold and right in our face, and so those have to account for something. And then we have the histogram painted kind of in the background of the two lines. And so those, I would say, have to play a role in this indicator as well. I mean, after all, it is named the absolute strength histogram, not the absolute strength oscillating lines, or something along that line. And so what I believe the creator has done is created a two-part system. It appears that the histogram itself is a confirmation of what the oscillating lines are doing. I believe the oscillating lines are giving us kind of a general trend direction, and then the histogram is actually giving us the signal of strength to enter either long or short. And so when the histogram is in what seems to be a ranging market, you have these really small grayed out bars. But then when a significant move with some strength is being made, then you see these spikes in the histogram bars, and they are either red and orange or green and green, I guess. So red basically, or green. And so that would be our signal to go either long or short. Oh, and then of course we have the lines themselves, which again, I believe they are a confirmation of trend direction. And so in this case, we have the orange and red line. So we're looking at this area right here. We have the orange and red line. It is above the green line, and the histogram spikes up and red here on this bar right here, and that would have been a signal to go short. And so that is how we are going to put this one to the test. That's how we're going to test this one, is by utilizing those two conditions to be able to enter a trade. I hope all that makes sense. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to it. Basically just looking at the lines to determine whether we're in a downtrend or an uptrend. And then we're looking at the histogram to actually signal when we should go in a trade, either short or long. So, like I said, pretty simple, not too much. So let's go ahead and play it out here, see what we get. All right, we get our first signal right here. And so the green line is above the red and orange line, and we get a spike in our histogram bar that is green. telling us to go long. Let's measure this out and see. Let's see, we would have entered on this candle right here. Double check that. And we would not have gotten stopped out, and so that would have been a good signal right there. Let's see. So we're going to have to keep an eye on where we are at in the trade when these histogram bars are firing off signals. So what we are going to do is, like in past situations, we are going to look for 60 pip move, and once we're at 60 pip, we're going to go ahead and say that we closed the trade completely out. Now in the real world, of course, we would not actually do that. We would let the move half. We would take half of the trade off the table, so we would close out half of the trade at our first take profit, and then we would move the rest of the trade to break even, and then let it run out as long as it can with some kind of an exit indicator. There we go, I finally spit it out. But that is a little bit challenging to test in the back testing process, and so we're going to just do a flat take profit. And so we're looking for a 60 pip take profit, and that was over here on this bar. And then on this bar right here, looks like we pick up another signal, and it looks like that one was also a good signal. And so you could use this as a continuation indicator as well. If you are looking for something that will give you a really good continuation of a trend, then this could work out very well also. Let's see. So now looks like price action is starting to roll over a little bit right here. This is interesting because definitely want to make sure we're trading this accurately, but I feel like that was really late in the move. Let's go ahead and play it out and see what it does. Yeah, looks like it would have gotten us to take profit ever so. Let's try this again. Measure it out. There to there. Yeah, that would have worked. I would have been very hesitant to take this move because of the divergence that would be taking place on this oscillating line right here, where the peaks are starting to actually make lower lows while price action is making higher highs. And so I probably would have skipped that trade right there, just because things weren't looking great. We had a really long push up at that point, and then a divergence taking place on the indicator. All right, let's go ahead and play it out. So it looks like we get a short signal right here on this one. Play it out some and see what it does. It's tinkering along. I don't think that made it to our take profit. Nope. It's close, but it's still just kind of, there it goes. Finally dropped out on us. Good, good. Alright, let's keep playing it forward here. Looks like we're getting some heavy spikes. This would have been, we would have entered on a trade there. Double check that. Yeah, so we would have been out on that bar. We would have gotten a continuation signal here on this bar. looks like we would have probably gotten take profit. Yeah, off of that one. Let's see, we would have entered in again here on this one. Oh, come on. Out on that one, and then once more right there. Let's see where that one goes. And it continued to drop down on us. And I am only looking for, let me do this. Let me actually go in and make one more modification here. I'm going to change the color of this because I am not fond of, yeah, let's trade it. Let's change it to blue. So I am only taking the green histogram bars and the red histogram bars. Once they switch to either the blue or to the orange, that is a signal that the trade is weakening. Let me see if we can't match up these here. There. Okay, there we go. So that clears things up. Now we don't have two greens competing with each other. So I'm only looking for the green bars, the green histogram bars, and the red histogram bars. So right here we see that we get a continuation, what would have if we would have gotten a red, but it actually switched and flipped orange on us. And so that is a sign that the move was weakening and we should stay out of it. There we go. We get a green signal right here on this one. Let's go ahead and play it forward. See what it does. Right now it's just kind of chopping sideways, not really moving at all. Looks like we eventually get stopped out over here as we get a flip to the other side. Definitely did not get to take profit. There we go. We get this flip to the downside right here. Let's go ahead and play this one out. See where it goes. Let's see. This one here. Let's measure that out. Nope, didn't quite get us to take profit. And so we would have taken another losing trade right there on that one. Now we get it flipped to the green. Back here on this side. Once again, looks like we would have gotten stopped out. Then finally, we get a spike here. And it looks like interesting. So it looks like you could also maybe, and this is a little bit premature, we could also put a line in over here. So something like just kind of looking at something like in this area, and use that as a cross, an indication of strength in the histogram itself. And so kind of similar to the WADA explosion indicator that we, I don't know if we've tested that one, but similar to that, it has kind of a threshold that the histogram itself, the bar has to spike above before the trade would be confirmed. And of course, this wouldn't stop all of the bad trades, but you see here that it would have stopped us, kept us from taking this one, kept us from taking this one, because the histogram bar was just so small. There was not a lot of strength behind it. And if we scroll back and we look, every other trade back here, when it was a winning trade, the histogram bar had spiked up above the 0.00100 line that we just put in here. The only losing trade so far that had made it above on the histogram would have been this one right here. And so right there we would have filtered out, if we were only looking at this sample set, we would have filtered out at least 2 losing trades. And that is really huge when we eventually get down to, you know, the real, you know, fine refinement of a trading system. All right, let's go ahead and check this one here. Doesn't look like that one quite got to. There we go. Playing this one out here. Let's double check. Did not hit our stop, and it eventually came down and hit take profit. And again, it had spiked above the 0.001 line, giving us a pretty good sign that there was a lot of strength behind that particular move. We get a long signal over here, and there we go. And again, same thing, it spiked above the line that we set over here. Then we would have picked up that long signal right there. And that would have gotten us to take profit. Let's see where we would have been. Right there on that one. Then this big bar right here would have been a continuation. And another good trade. Once again, our histogram had spiked above where this line where we had set it, and so we're just kind of, we're not taking trades based on this yet, just keeping an eye on it just to see kind of what happens. We picked up a signal right there. It eventually played out for us. Took a little bit, but it did. Let's measure that out, make sure we would not have gotten stopped out on this really big long bar. We did not. It eventually jammed itself up there. Then we get a signal right here. Alright, so this is the first signal that we get here to go long, and it has not, the histogram has not spiked above the line that we set here, the 0.001. Let's go ahead and mark this one. Actually, let's measure it out here and see, did it get to take profit? No, it did not. Let's keep an eye on it and see what happens. And that would not have worked out for us. So this would have been a losing trade. Now, interesting enough, we did get a spike right here on this green candle that would have triggered us into a trade even if we were using the 0.001 line as an additional filter. and that one would have also been a losing trade. And so this one actually would have just been moved over to here and still would have been a losing trade. But as it stands right now, we would have taken this trade and we would have still been in this trade as this second signal fired off and things rolled over and went to the downside. So that's just one losing trade right there. And then over here, you see that we get a short signal coming off of this one. It did not clear the 0.001, and it ended up being a losing trade as well. So playing it forward, we then pick up a long signal over here. Can't quite see if it cleared. It did. You look at our coordinates over here, you can see that it was slightly above the 0.001. So it was 0.00107 was the coordinates of it, and so it would have cleared our 0. I guess we could call that a 0 line. And then it went off to get us in to take profit. All right, then we have this here. So we would have closed out the trade on that one. Then we pick up another additional long signal here on this candle. Let's go ahead and play it out, see what it does. That one got us to take profit as well. Let's see. It is really just slamming the signals at us. So we would have been in on that one as well. And unfortunately, that's when it finally come crumbling down. And so if it was me, I would add in an additional filter into this, and maybe a Fibonacci level, something to really give an idea of when the move is overextended. And then I would be very hesitant to take trades once it had hit that overextended area. You see here that the majority of the losing trades are right at the top of these moves. I have a feeling that we could find another indicator that would tell us when we are overextended in the move itself, then therefore keeping us out of areas where it's likely to reverse on us. This video is taking a while for us to get through, so I'm going to try to bang through these signals really fast here. Alright, so we have a short signal right there. That would have got us to take profit. We would have been in on another one right there. Let's go ahead and play that out. I don't think that hit take profit. Let's measure it. It did not. Doesn't look like it stopped us out yet either. And there we go. We eventually hit take profit. Let's make sure. Yeah, we definitely did not get stopped out. So that would have worked out for us. Then we would have picked up another short over here on this side. Go ahead and play it out, and that one worked out for us as well. Then another short over here. That would have probably been our exit candle right there, but this one threw a short at us. And that one would have stopped us out. And moving along, we get a long signal right there. Off that one, did retrace quite a bit here. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Barely stopped us out right there on that one. Just retracing back to the 90 pip stop that we had, and then it spiked out and took off without us. That'll happen sometimes. Don't get discouraged by those. Can't filter out every single bad trade. All right, moving along here, we pick up a short right there on that one. That would have worked out for us rather well. Would have probably come in on this one right here. So let's go ahead and play this forward some. That would have canceled us out. Got us stopped out. And we pick up a long signal over here. Was not above our line that we were looking for, histogram signal line. But we're going to go ahead and mark it because it did go red. We would have been saved. Another losing trade saved. I don't think we have missed one winning trade. We have only canceled out losing trades at this point using our histogram line here. Go ahead and play this one out. That one really nosedived, got us to take profit. And we would have been in measure that out again. So we would have been in on this one. Let's go ahead and play it forward some. Actually, it did get us to take profit there. All right, we're moving along. There we go. We pick up a short there on that one. Another good trade. We then pick up a long over here on this one. Not sure if we've hit take profit or not. Let's check our stop though. Actually came down and stopped us out. Once again, the histogram line was below our line that we set, and it was a losing trade. Pretty interesting. Picked up a long signal there on that one. And then that officially puts us at the end of the year. Man, this one actually had a lot of trades. So this may be the first over trading indicator that actually gets us to take profit. This is something that I have echoed many times. An over trading indicator is only bad when it cannot be profitable. If we can find one that can be profitable, then an over trading indicator may not be a bad thing. Now keep in mind that a lot of these trades we would not have taken because we would have still been in the trade and not stopping out at 60% or 60 pips and then continuing to go in over and over and over and over. And so we would cut down this number of trades by a decent amount. But by the trading standard, this is interesting. Let's count them out and see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So we have 34 signals all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So we have 22 winning trades. And so that definitely meets our 60% criteria. I am really really excited about this indicator. I have to say, this was a really decent indicator. It did a really decent job. And again, the funny part is, had we had we add in this little additional line here that kept us out of a few trades. I know this video is getting long, but just for the sake of argument, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get rid of any of the trades that the histogram bar was not above the 0.001. Let's see, moving along. There. Okay. That's what it looks like if we would have gotten rid of the trades that were filtered out by our little additional line here. And so let's do a little bit of calculation on this one. And so we had hit what was it, 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And so that would put us at about, what, 64%. The way it was. So a 64% win rate without using our little addition to the indicator. Now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So 29, and we know that we have 62 winners, or 22 winners. I'm sorry, I don't know where I got 62. And so that puts us now at a 74% win rate. And so you see how just doing something very simple can have a pretty extraordinary effect on the overall win rate of a system that you may be trading. And so, yeah, I mean, you can't argue with those kind of results. That is a really decent indicator. I'm really satisfied with the way that indicator worked. I think that one has a lot of high hopes, and you could, by all means, take that indicator right now. Of course, it would need tested across other pairs, but you could take it and trade it pretty confidently at this point right now and have a really decent win rate out of it. So, okay, this video got super long somehow. I don't know how it did, but yeah, very good indicator. We're going to put it on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.